That is what this suit is about. And yesterday, out of the 3 Court of Appeal justices, one of them dissented. He said, even this case shouldn't be entertained because Supreme Court had ruled before that parties should not inquire into the internal affairs of political parties. That's minority judgment. And the Supreme Court could even uphold that stance on appeal. I don't know. I'm not speaking for the Supreme Court. But basically, please, with all this legal rigmarole, all this legal quagmire they are trying to put for the NDC, that put for the ADC, it's not necessary, really. Allow candidates to go and run for election. Let Nigerians decide who should be their next president, who should be their next governor, who should be their next senator.
So this brings me to the question right now: is this an internal democracy issue or political interference, or an external political interference?
This is a matter of doing political parties. So it's politics. You know what? The state chairman of has said that the demand cannot dissolve them, but APC routinely dissolve state ESCOs. When you remember those days, immediately new governor is coming from another party to join APC. What they do is that they dissolve that state ESCO. So if APC could do it, there is no legal challenge. Why can't David Mark another party that's also do it?
But another question I would love to ask right now: should court be able to decide parties'
that
leadership?
Is the problem. Supreme Court has said that now. He said, don't interfere in the internal affairs of political parties. And that was why one of the Court of Appeal justices yesterday dissented and said, no, even this suit, you cannot entertain it because even the court has said that courts should stay away from internal affairs of political parties. How elect their state chairman shouldn't be the business of the parties. It shouldn't be. Even last week, there was a judgment in that regard by the Federal High Court in Abuja. That he cannot entertain the matter because it's an internal affair of political parties. But some judges, I don't know what influences them, will not toe the line of the Supreme Court. They still give judgment at intervening in internal affairs of political parties. But anyway, this one I'm going to go back to the Supreme Court and let's hear what they're going to say.
All right, moving forward real quick, let's take a look. It's still on the Daily Trust, page 8 of the Daily Trust, and Vanguard, page 9. You can check this out. Federal government suspends planned increase in WAEC and NECO registration fees. We talked about this yesterday. Yes, why does it look like they heard what we talked about?
And see, the parents said they were not aware of it, they were not consulted. All the stakeholders said they're not consulted.
So this is more like a temporary relief.
You see, let me just... On this premise, before government comes out with any policy, it will be subjected to thorough scrutiny. In fact, take a holistic view of that policy and see the ripple effect it's going to have on society. We will just announce things, people talk, you recede. Let us not use Nigeria as a laboratory to test policies. You get the point. Please subject your policy to thorough analysis before coming out with it. Now you say announce today, tomorrow we say you are suspended. But in any case, we are in a political situation right now. But I suspect that the suspension had to do with politics. Probably after the elections next year, they could introduce it.
So according to WAEC and NECO, they still face operational costs.
Yeah, it's true.
Due to inflation.
It's very true.
Exchange rates and all of
what are the causes of those hike in the operational cost? Government policies. I was
just saying,
increase the price of petrol, the devaluation of the naira, and the government is the cost of it. It's government policies, my brother. And now we have to go. People have to go and pay for it now. It's government policies. So to me, government should absorb this cost. I agree with
exactly.
I agree with.
Government should probably
subsidize. They pay for it. Let me tell you.
So which of we need to determine which
the federal unity colleges
at the state.
Let the federal government pay.
Okay.
At the state level, government owns the secondary schools. Let the state governments pay. But don't take that body to the parents. By the way, what is wrong with setting aside a certain percentage of the savings from subsidy to fund the education sector?
Well, they said they've pushed all major.
There with you. That is loan. Therefore, it's not free money. It is a lot. When if you any cover you take from Naira fund, you will pay. You will pay last cover. So it's not free. So people are going there because they feel that it's a national cake. You go pay. You go pay back. You pay back.
All right, so finally, before we wrap it up right now, this is very interesting. Dangote begins selling petrol in dollars. Fuel price concerns grow. Wow. I mean, I thought we were over this already.
You know the truth.
Yeah.
Dangote refinery is at the free trade zone. Free trade zone companies operating there are deemed to be foreign companies, international companies, and they say that their products in dollars. That is the law. So for them to say I'm going to sell in dollars, that is the law. Because in the eye of Nigerian law, Dangote refinery is an international company.
Yeah.
So, but what happened last year, 2024, 25?
Yeah.
Federal government came and said, you know what? We are going to supply you crude in Naira. So in exchange, you sell petrol in Naira. That was the deal.
Yeah.
Now, if federal government still supply Dangote crude for processing, I don't think so. Because Dangote now imports
It's on crude
from UAE, from Angola, and from US. And Dangote pays for those for the crude in dollars. So if to keep selling petrol in Naira, they should supply Dangote enough crude to process, to turn to petrol. So don't blame. It's a business. I don't want to blame Dangote for this at all. We are an oil producer.
So again,
it is unfortunate that an oil producing nation in Nigeria cannot supply crude to a local refinery. It is very unfortunate. So I don't blame Dangote for this. We are eventually going to pay more for petrol because of this now.
Obviously.
A government that loves the people should do everything possible to ensure that it supplies crude to local refineries. The answer is no.
So basically, we might end up buying fuel
exactly.
2,000 naira per liter.
The new price is about 779 cents. Please convert that to
779 cents
per liter.
Per liter.
That's the price now. From that SDPO price.
Oh.
Please convert, use your phone to convert to Naira and see how much it's going to be.
It's
that is the way it is, my brother. As I said before, if government loves us, if government loves Nigerians, please do everything possible to supply crude to Dangote. Let us sustain that Naira for crude deal.
Yeah.
For us to benefit from. So I don't blame Dangote, my brother. I don't. Everything is about the government. Dangote imports crude from abroad, from UAE, from Angola, and from US. Just imagine that. Now Nigeria importer of crude in Africa, an oil producing country.
That's approximately 1,376 naira.
Exactly.
Oh wow.
That is it. No,
Anyway.
the market have added their own margin.
They have added their own margin, and you know how the sense works. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to go. It's 8:57. We'll go pay some bills. Thank you, Mustafa, for stopping by. All right, guys. The front page comes your way every morning from 8:30 to 9 a.m. And the rest of the morning drive can